So thank you everyone for posting your questions in the comments for my open Q&A. So it's going to be on a variety of topics. We got a few comments here, and they're on a variety of topics. So here we go. Here are the answers to the questions you posted on the comments of the recent Q&A video. Okay, first question we have here is, what is a very good Shabbat meal other than cholent? Well, a lot of it depends on different communities. Moroccan Jews will have chamin. Yemenite Jews have their own diet. Hungarian Jews might have different kinds of food. So I think a lot of it depends on what community you're in. And I personally recommend trying a Shabbat with each community. Try Shabbat with Bukharian food, Hungarian food, French food, whatever it is. I would say just try a few of them. Next is, in your opinion, what is the closest religion to Judaism? Good question. Actually, interestingly, it is Islam, because Christianity's belief, most of Christians believe in Trinity, which is, according to Judaism, forbidden. It is Avodah Zarah, and therefore Jewish law permits praying in a mosque, but not in a church. So yes, Christians do believe in God, but they also believe what's called Avodah Zarah b'shituf and other things except for God, whereas Islam believes only in one God, and so in that case, the answer would be Islam. But obviously, each religion is really its own thing. You can't really start comparing and contrasting. Next. My favorite video of yours is the one where you play your guitar, and I think you have a lovely voice. Do you ever see yourself making a Jewish song? What I would say is, I don't think I can compose one, but you never know. Yeah, I'm open to it. If there's a good song that comes to my mind, you'll definitely be seeing it here first, by the way. Next, how long did you study to become a rabbi? That's a tough question, because it's like asking sometimes, how long do you study to become a doctor? Well, technically, medical school is only 4 years, but beforehand you had to get your undergrad with a degree in biology, chemistry, etc. Then you had to do your residency. Sometimes you have to do a fellowship. So it's hard to say, because there is the rabbinic degree, which typically takes around 3 or 4 years, but at the same time there's everything that leads up to it, what comes after that. So that is a very good question with no simple answer. Right. Next is no questions. Rabbi, Google usually has the answers. That is true. Yes, if you have a question, you should definitely Google it. Next is a bit of a longer question, but it's a good one. 2 questions. One is, what tribe are you from? Please reply to me. What 12 tribes are you from? The answer is, the word Jewish comes from Judah. And so Jews are typically from the tribe of Judah. It's important to remember that the other tribes, the 10 tribes, were expelled by Sancheriv, King Sancheriv of Assyria, during the time of the first temple. And so the only people who were left were the tribe of Judah. Now, it's important to note that within the tribe of Judah, you had the Kohanim, the priests from the tribe of Levi, that remained, and also some members of the tribe of Binyamin. So if someone is Jewish today, there are 3 options. The highest likelihood is they are probably like me, from the tribe of Judah, and hence called Jewish. Then there is the tribe of Levi, and then usually the person knows they're a Cohen or a Levite, and then there are a few who actually come from the tribe of Benjamin. The next question is, it says in the book of Isaiah, you will be called Jehovah's city, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. What is the meaning of it? The answer is several times, actually. It's more than just once. In the prophets, the prophecy is that once again you will be called Zion, or the city of justice, and that is because the destruction of Jerusalem involved 2 destructions. One, it was the destruction of the spiritual Jerusalem, and therefore it was no longer known as the city of justice, Ir HaTzedek. The other is that it was also a physical city, and once it was destroyed, many people stopped calling it Zion or Jerusalem. They gave it different names. So God says, one day I'll come back, and you're going to see that you are who you used to be. That is another question. That is a good question. Now another one is, why do Jews wear kippahs here, like that, a kippah? I actually made a whole video on that. You can look it up on YouTube. But the basic reason is because just first of all, if you look at other religions, it's not only Jews. So among Christians, you see the Pope, cardinals wear something on their head, and the same goes for Muslims. So there is a sort of tradition among religious people to have a head covering. It could be for modesty, humility, but the common answer among Jews is that this is also to remember someone is always above you. But yes, it is. It's actually a more recent tradition to have a kippah at all times, probably past 500 years. But that's the answer that's given. What inspired you to become a rabbi? Well, I'm an 11th generation rabbi, so it's kind of not a shocking idea, meaning it's definitely the idea is there. And so I guess I decided I wanted to do that. And then, do Jews believe in hell, or what is hell according to Judaism? The answer is that unlike sort of Christian hell, where it's sort of a eternal place of condemnation and pain, etc., in Judaism, hell is actually a corrective process where most people go to. 99% of people go there, and it could be an hour, it could be a minute, it could be up to a year. Where you sort of are punished after you die for all the sins you did, so that you can enter an eternity of reward in Gan Eden. And so Gehinnom, or hell, in Judaism is actually a corrective process, and it's actually the most wicked who do not get to even enter that. So it's sort of a cleansing process where you get to say, oh my gosh, I did that thing, and you're really sorry, and that's the punishment of Gehinnom. Thank you. This has been great, and God willing, we will do a Q&A again. Always welcome to share your feedback, comments, thoughts. Thank you so much.